Good afternoon and welcome to today's Hofstra Women's Basketball Postgame Press Conference with head coach Danielle Santos Atkinson, Brandy Thomas, and Zahima Swint. Coach, give us your thoughts following today's win over LIU.
Really proud of the way this team fought back and played and bounced back from our last game. Our emphasis this year has been getting ourselves off to a better start. I thought we did that today. They came out firing. They've worked extremely hard together to start off of the game. Everybody on the floor, offensively and defensively, worked extremely hard, and so that was great to see, getting off to a great start. But another thing we've been talking about, and I'll consistently hear me say, is putting 4 quarters together. So we got out to a great start. We allowed them back in the game, but what I liked about this game and last game is they stayed together and they kept their composure and they were able to finish the game out. When LIU picked up their pressure, we had a few turnovers, but we didn't fall apart. We stayed together, we handled it, and we battled back. We shot the ball well tonight from the floor, and I think that was them being able to share the ball, and we got really high percentage shots.
Questions?
Jason White, 88.7 FM WRHU. Question for Brandy. This team at times during the season has had trouble battling back in games, and this whole game was just a scratch and claw fight. What did you see from this team and your teammates in this action today?
Just sticking together, and it's easy to fall apart when everything's starting to go crumble for us, but we definitely stayed together, huddled more, and talked through it today during the game, just so we didn't fall apart completely and bounce back.
Zahima, you were very dominant throughout the whole game, I should say, with 19 points. What was your focus or mentality going into this game to lead to this performance today?
Having a stable mind, I should say, doing what I know. Anything is easy, so let's do it.
Coach, what's the message like coming out of half to just try to find some sort of consistency, knowing that's probably the same message over there, having just 2 completely night and day quarters on either side in that first half?
Yeah, to get back doing what we did to get us that lead in that first quarter. We limited our turnovers in that first quarter. We handled their pressure a lot better. Out of their press, we were able to create offensive opportunities. In that second quarter, they did pick up their pressure, but those opportunities were still there. We just got a little hesitant. And so we talked in the third quarter about continuing to stay aggressive in that press, in their zone, being able to attack their zone and how we would attack it. And then also being able to correct some things in our zone defense that had hurt us in that second half and given up some easy buckets out of our zone. We wanted to be able to switch it up, man and zone. We knew they were a great team and getting downhill. They were attacking us out of the ball screen and had given us some fits in the second quarter and the whole first half coming out of that ball screen. And so we corrected that a bit in our ball screen coverage.
Coach, like you said before, Zahima scored 19 points. So what kind of value does she bring when she's in the paint?
Yeah, I mean, her paint presence is great, and it is what we have to have on this team. She does a great job and has done a great job in these past few games of not only catching the ball and scoring, but she's worked prior to her catch, and I think that's been the difference. Working to get the opportunities and create the opportunities in the paint to have an advantage when she catches the ball, to be able to create opportunities to be able to finish at the rim. The work prior to the catch, I think, has been the change in what she's done. And so then when she catches it, she's had some opportunities and better opportunities to score at the rim, but her presence is what we need, and she's got to continue to stay aggressive.
To Coach and both Brandy and Zahima, it was a really tough Long Island rivalry matchup. What does it mean for you guys to come out of this with a win?
Definitely means a lot. Graduated from there. Still family, still love them, but definitely means a lot just being able to rival and go against my own school and get the opportunity and come out with a win.
Yeah, it was a definitely Long Island rivalry. We want to take care of everything here, in state on Long Island. We let the one couple here, New York team, slip away, and so we wanted to make sure we finished out this New York run in this non-conference time and finish that out with a W.
And if I could follow up, what did you and the team take away from today's matchup?
That when we stay together and when we keep our composure and continue to fight throughout a game, that things will work out for us, right? When we come out swinging from the start, that we get ourselves off into a better rhythm. And we got to, we want to take the great from it, and we want to take the lessons where we got to get better as well. And those are the things that we're going to take back and take into practice. But I'm hoping this is a jump start for us again to see this team's got so much potential. I always talk about this team is a group of young women that want it, that compete every single day, and we just got to continue to do that and continue to do it consistently.
Today keeps you undefeated at home. Chance to go to 4-0 on Wednesday. What's been special about playing in this building so far?
Yeah, I mean, to play at home is great, right? We always talk about protect our house and taking care of home court, and so we're comfortable here. We know what to expect, and they come out swinging, like I said, and to play at home, and our fans have been great. We've had great fans coming out to support us, and we want to continue to put a great package on the floor that's going to be exciting, that people want to come out to see.
Coach, one of the best offensive performances all season by this team. Was there any change to the game plan for today's matchup that maybe saw some of the results we saw?
We wanted to be we talked a lot this week about being aggressive, our spacing, and our movement, and what options can come out of that. We wanted to work on not just one action, but 2 and 3 actions, quality actions, to get the defense moving and shifting and try to create opportunities out of that. It's something we've got to continue to work on, but I feel as though we were a bit more comfortable and a bit more aggressive, and that helped us offensively.
How big of an impact was Emma Von Essen on the game today?
Yeah, I mean, Emma comes out and she plays with confidence. She had a huge impact for us. She came out, she's looking to score the ball. She's a freshman. We talk about that, and we talk about having grace through some of those mistakes, right? The game is faster, more physical, and so some of the things you could do in high school, you can't always do here, and completing some of the passes. But just that confidence and that aggressiveness has got to be there. And she does that really well as a freshman, and so she's come in, she had a great impact on the game today, and she's going to continue to work, continue to get better, and we're going to continue to build as a team.
Coach, sticking on the theme of Emma Von Essen, what was behind the decision to start her, and can we see more of her in the starting lineup going forward?
We're going to continue to go back and work, but for us, one of the things we needed to do was look at our starts and look at what can make that better. Sorrell's a great player for us. She's been here, 4 years now, and she's done a phenomenal job. She's steady, she's mature, her experience really helps us on the floor, and she's going to continue to be on the floor. But we wanted to make a change today and see what that could bring us. Both have worked incredibly hard in practice. I've got confidence in the both of them when they're on the floor and what they can bring. But we made that change, and we got off to a great start, and I think it's a testament. I don't know if it was only that change, right? We had 4 players also that were committed to us having a great start, and I think that was a change in the start of our game.
What's the relationship with Hofstra and LIU specifically? Because I saw at the beginning that you were talking to the coach, very, just a casual conversation. So what is that relationship like for you personally?
Well, not necessarily LIU, but just in conversation and being a coaching colleague. I've known her for some time now. We've had interactions, not working at the same school, but we've worked at some former schools. I was at Florida State, and she was at Florida State at one point in time, and so just having mutual contacts, a mutual network, and just being a coaching colleague in collegiate coaching.
If there are no more questions, this concludes today's post-game press conference. Coach, Zahima, Brandy, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.